I am Harriet Tubman, a woman who defied the odds to lead hundreds to freedom. Born into slavery in 1822 in Maryland, I was given the name Araminta, but I would later become known as Harriet, a symbol of strength, courage, and defiance. From an early age, I experienced the brutalities of slavery, but I always held on to a dream of escape. I knew I had to get away, not only for myself but for those I loved. In 1849, I made my escape to Pennsylvania, leaving behind the only life I had ever known. But as free as I was, I could not rest while my family and others remained in bondage. I could not forget the faces of the people I had left behind, and I swore to return to help them. Using the Underground Railroad, a secret network of abolitionists and safe houses, I made 13 dangerous trips back to the South. With each journey, I guided people to freedom, taking them through perilous terrain while avoiding slave catchers, and always risking my life for others. I became known as Moses for leading so many to freedom, and my resolve was unwavering no matter the risks. My work did not end with helping others escape. When the Civil War broke out, I became a scout and spy for the Union Army, using my knowledge of the South to gather intelligence. I led armed raids and even helped plan the Combahee River Raid, which freed over 700 slaves. The courage and determination I showed during these years made me a hero to many, but I never sought recognition. My cause was always about the freedom of others. After the Civil War, I did not stop fighting for justice. I became an advocate for women's suffrage, believing that freedom for all could only be achieved when all people, regardless of race or gender, were treated equally. I also worked tirelessly to help the newly freed slaves rebuild their lives, offering support and guidance in the face of adversity. Even in my later years, I continued to speak out against the injustices of society, never allowing the hardships I faced to silence me. I lived my life as a symbol of resilience and hope. I risked everything: my freedom, my safety, and my life to help others. I believed that no one should be left behind, and I spent my life fighting to ensure that the promise of liberty was a reality for all. I am Harriet Tubman, the Moses of my people, the fearless conductor of the Underground Railroad who led hundreds to freedom. My legacy lives on in the freedom and equality I fought for, and in the courage I inspired in those who followed.